Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on this brand new arrival that came here, Fleming's. 70 Chevelle Super Sport SS 454. You know, we have a lot of SS 454s go through here, but very rare do we get an Astro blue car, and I just love the color. I just think it looks very different. You know, there's a lot of red cars, a lot of black cars, and although they're great looking too, it's nice to see something a little different show up at the car show once in a while. Nicely laid out with the call outs here. This is beautiful. I'd like to also show you how great this paint quality is. This is beautiful. Like, this is the details that you're paying for when you get a car this nice, because you can't even feel the stripe. They've done the right job by painting it and then clearing over top of it. And then check out the finish in here. You can read that. Remember, don't get fooled by pictures that people send you. If you can't see everything clearly in there, the paint is not as good as it looks like. As we walk around a little bit, these things like the hood pins, the correct Super Sport wheels. This has got disc brakes on it. It's got power steering. It's got the 12-bolt rear with posi traction. Nicely detailed with the cowl induction air cleaner. Got the correct manifolds on it. All new suspension. This car is actually a little over restored. They typically have spent way more restoring this car than they should have, and you're the beneficiary of that. Here's things that you look at, for instance, like this. Inside the painted fender wells. They're beautiful. They came black from the factory because it was a lot cheaper to do that. Okay, battery topper looks nice here. Chrome brake booster and master cylinder. Got a new steering box in it. The suspension has been redone. The interior has been redone, the paint, the chrome, everything. Anyway, this is really a turnkey car, and that's really the experience that we're hoping you get from us here. You know, we're hoping that you'll find the car of your dreams here, and the way it is we go through these cars front to back, going through the details, make sure things like the turn signals and headlights and things like that work that you're going to have to do regardless of where you buy it, but we do it for you here. On top of us doing it here, we also include free and closed door-to-door shipping. Shipping is included with the price of the car. Whether you live in Seattle, LA, or locally around here, it's included in the price of the car. Having said that, the idea is that the car shows up at your door in this big tractor trailer. All your neighbors gather around, look at this, and the tailgate lowers down, and out backs this great sounding muscle car. It's got a temporary tag on the back. It has gas in it. It is ready to go. You get whoever it is you want to go for a ride with, and get in it and go for a ride. You don't have to go get it checked by your mechanic. You don't have to do any of those things. I've changed the oil on the car. We've made sure all the fluids are topped off, and you're ready to hit the road. Let's take a peek inside, because you're going to spend a little time in here too, as well as standing around talking to your friends about how great looking this car is. So check out inside for a minute. Beautifully recovered bucket seat interior. This is very nice. Tilt wheel, beautiful. It's got the 3-spoke wheel. Factory clock, factory tack, even the clock works on this car. Check that out. Looks like a stock radio, but it's an upgraded digital unit, which sounds very nice. You can plug your iPod into it if you'd like to. Got the factory console. Everything, headliner. Even this is painted. Like this stuff here, this is like overkill. This is stuff that's had significantly more spent on it. For instance, like this dash, it's supposed to have silver painted dials here, but they've been chrome plated, which is probably 3 times the amount that it cost to buy this dash setup. And when it was restored, they put in all new gauges. So you have a working factory 7 grand tack, 120 mile-an-hour speedometer. The clock is working like a champ, and it's only showing 7 miles on the odometer. And I don't know if that's since it's been restored or what, but that's pretty low mileage regardless. Let's take a peek in the trunk for a second, and we'll check the detail there. This is nice too, where they went ahead and they clear coated over here is what we talked about. You can't feel the stripes. All new chrome, new SS pad, correct Super Sport tips, new taillights. Check this out right here. We need to look underneath this car, because this car is absolutely stunning underneath. Gas tank is beautiful. The rear end over restored. But you know what? I'd much rather have an over restored car than an under restored car. Check the trunk. Check this out here. We have a spare tire for it. We even have the jack. This is a spare tire cover. New gaskets. You know what, a nice thing too, this is the extra touch that you're getting when you look at stuff sometimes. For instance, like this trunk here has been splatter coat painted like it's supposed to, but it's also been clear coated on top of it, because the splatter coat paint with no clear on it, if it gets any moisture at all, like if you had a cooler in here or you wash the car and maybe it got a little bit wet in here, whatever, can make it rust underneath the mat. Even sitting in a damp garage can make it do that. So this car here, not only was it painted, they went ahead and they clear coated it to seal it too, and that'll keep the rust from ever coming back. You know, I wanted to close the car up in the video without me in the way. This car, I just love the colors of it. I hope you guys do too. You know, we looked at detail around the car, beautifully done underneath, beautifully done inside, engine compartment detailed, 454 with the big transmission, with the 12 bolt, and I don't know, it's a great car. You get your disc brakes, you got power steering, just a spectacular piece of American iron. Super Sport Chevelle SS 454. Call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.